From pistonless screamers to twin-turbo family haulers that outrun Supras, these ghosts are still out there, rusting in barns, begging for a second life.
Coffee from a thermos. Sounds like a fever dream, right? Wrong. That's the raw truth of these forgotten JDM sleepers, and the one that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about hidden horsepower. Well, stick around till the end, cause I'm saving the wildest for last. If you're the kind of gearhead who geeks out over rotary whispers and turbo whooshes like I do, hell, if you VA ever snuck a midnight cruise just to feel that engine hum through your bones, then welcome to the garage. This is JDM Unearthed, where we dig up the ghosts of Japan's golden era, the cars that built legends in the shadows. Buckle up, we're rolling out 7 forgotten coupe gems that were stealth speed demons. The kind that de-smoke a muscle car on the Touge without breaking a sweat or flashing a badge. Let's ease into this like we're winding up a mountain pass at dusk, windows down, that first chill nipping at your neck. Back in the 80s and 90s, Japan wasn't just cranking out rice rockets for the show circuit, they were brewing these understated assassins. Coupes that blended into Tokyo traffic but hid rotary hearts, or turbo lungs that could rewrite the rules of a drag strip. These weren't poster boys like the Supra or Skyline. Nah, they were the sidekicks, the ones overlooked cause they didn't scream import tuner. But man, drive one today, and it's like cracking open a time capsule of pure, unfiltered adrenaline. We're talking cars that handled like they were welded to the road, sipped fuel on the daily, and then unleashed hell when you twisted the key just right. And get this, they're still out there, rusting in barns or lurking in import lots, waiting for some fool like me to rediscover them. If you're hunting one, expect to drop anywhere from $5,000 for a beater to 20 for a clean runner, depending on how much heart you've got for wrenching. Features? Think lightweight chassis that dance through corners, engines that rev like a banshee, and that JDM quirk pop headlights that wink like they're in on the joke. Release dates: mostly 80s babies, born when bubble economy cash flowed like sake, now reborn as affordable thrills. First up, the Mazda RX-3 Savannah from 72 to 78. This rotary rocket was Mazda's middle child, sandwiched between the RX-2 and the rotary cult king RX-7, but damn if it didn't steal the show in disguise. Picture a sleek coupe shell that could have been your aunt's commuter, but under the hood, a 1.2A Wonkel spinning $29,000, pumping out 120 horses that felt like 200 cause the thing weighed less than a wet feather under 2,000 pounds. I once borrowed one from a buddy in Osaka. We hit the back roads, and it was like the road melted away. That apexing smoothness, the way it'd surge without a hint of turbo lag, just pure pistonless poetry. History bit. It dominated Japan's touring car races in the 70s, schooling V8 south from Detroit while sipping gas better than your Prius. Off-the-wall insight, the rotary's apex seals make it a modder's wet dream bolt on a Bridgeport, and you're chasing 250 horsepower without touching the body. Sleeper status? Absolute. It looks mild-mannered, but wind it up, and it's a time machine too. When Mazda said screw emissions, let's make it scream. Sliding over to something with a bit more bite, the Mitsubishi Starion, 82 to 89. The wide-body warrior that Mitsubishi built to thumb its nose at Porsche. This thing's got that angular 80s vibe, like a Star Wars prop on wheels. 60 and 7 flat. I remember spotting one at a drift event last summer. Bone stock, painted grandma beige, and it carved corners like a 944 on rails. A WD grip pulling you through sweeps while the turbo spooled with that industrial hiss. Backstory? Born from rally raids, it was Mitsubishi's answer to the Celica, but sales tanked cause it was too ahead of its time. 4-wheel steering on a coupe. Genius. Weird fact. The rear diffuser was so effective, it created downforce that made the tail squat like a dragster at launch. Today, snag one for 8 to 15 large. Features include that wild active aero and a cabin that's pure synthwave nostalgia. It's the sleeper that whispers import this before leaving M in the mirrors. Now, crank the quirk dial to 11 with the Toyota Serra 9295. This butterfly-doored bubble from the future was Toyota's mad science experiment, a mid-engine coupe that looks like a Hot Wheels reject but drives like a scalpel. Tiny 1.5-liter 5-valve screamer, making 105 horsepower, but at 1,900 pounds. 0 to 60 in 8, and the handling, oh man. It's like the car reads your mind, pivoting on a dime through hairpins. I test drove a restored one in Yokohama, rain-slick streets turning into a ballet. Those glass T-tops folding back, wind roaring, and suddenly you're giggling like a kid, cause it feels alive, not engineered. History nugget. It was Toyota's stab at a baby Mr. 2, sold cheap to young buyers. But the economy crash buried it to only 15,000 built. Surprise twist. The digital dash has a power meter that pulses like a heartbeat, syncing to your revs. Price it at 10 to 20K now. Features scream, fun retractable spoilers, that ethereal cabin glow. It's the sleeper that turns commutes into adventures, proving small can be savage. Easing into luxury with a growl. The Isuzu Piazza from 81 to 90. the Italian-Japanese love child designed by none other than Giugiaro. This wedge-shaped coupe hides a 2.0-liter DOHC 4-banger with Lotus-tuned suspension, churning 140 horsepower that feels urgent. Nailing 60 in 7.5 while hugging like a Le Mans prototype, drove one through the Alps once, fog rolling in, and it was pure Xenofortless poise. The kind where you arrive grinning before you know it. Roots Isuzu's pivot from trucks to sports? Inspired by the Alfa Romeo GTV, but it flew under radar, cause Isuzu chased diesels stateside. Fun fact, it had optional 4-wheel steering years before anyone else, making it pivot like a go-kart on steroids. Hunt one down for 6 to 12 grand. Plush Recaros pop-ups that flip like secrets. Sleeper cred. It blends into valet lots, then devours straights. Hold on tight for the Honda CRX Del Sol. 92 to 97 the target top tees that Honda snuck in as a convertible Civic, but really, it's a 1.6-liter VTEC screamer with 125 horses that rev to 8 grand. Zipping to 60 in 7.7 with balance that'd make an Integra blush. I chased one on Mulholland at sunset, top off. That inline 4 wailing like a banshee, and it danced away, light as sin at 2,300 pounds. Tail from the trenches. It was Honda's Europlay, but JDM purists modded M into B16 swapped monsters, birthing the Civic Type R ethos. Oddball. The Targa flips forward into the trunk like a magic trick, values climbing to 15K. Features like that self-stowing roof, scream clever. It's the daily that daydreams of track days. Number 5. The Subaru SVX 91-96 Subaru's wild window to the stars. A Giugiaro gone mad coupe with 180 horsepower from a flat 6. All-wheel drive that claws through anything. 60 in 7.5. Looks like a Batmobile reject, but inside, Alcantara heaven. And on the move, it's a cruiser that corners like it's cheating. Borrowed a blacked out one. For a coastal run, Pacific spray flying, and the Boxer rumble vibrated my soul symmetrical grip, turning sweepers into Stretaway's legacy. Subaru's luxury lunge, flopped cause it was pricey, but it previewed the legacy GT secret. Those porthole C-pillars, pure aero wizardry, 10 to 18K now. Variable valve timing for that endless pull. Sleeper that suits up fancy, strikes like a shadow. 6th, the Mazda MX-6, 87 to 97, the forgotten flip side to the 626, a 2.5-liter V6 coupe with 160 horses, quad cams howling to 7 grand, hitting 60 in 7.2 with 5250 balance. That feels planted. I rallied one through canyon country, that V6 Symphony building like a wave, and it surfed every apex without flinching. Back when Mazda's bid for a cord rival glory, but the RX-7 stole the spotlight. Insight, the 4-wheel steer option made it rotate like a cart. Predating BMW's tricks, prices soft at 5 to 10 pop-ups. Moonroof, that buttery shifter. It's the refined Rogue, polite till provoked. And now, the gut punch finale, the Toyota Chaser Tourer V, 96-201, JDM's ultimate dadmobile sleeper. A 4-door coupe-ish sedan with a 2JZ GTE twin-turbo straight 6, 276 horsepower stock, 0-60 in 5.5, quarter mile in low 13s, looks like a Camry on stilts, but mod it. You're in super territory for half the coin. I thrashed a borrowed one on Hokkaido's ice flats, AWD biting, turbos spooling to warp speed, and it humbled a Evo like it was standing still. Why forgotten? Toyota kept it domestic, but it's the Mark, the second's evil twin, birthing Drift Kings. Twist, the Superhiker's 4-wheel steer, lets it pivot mid-corner like a dream. Snag one imported for 12 to 25K. Leather, nav, that eternal to Jay-Z, bulletproof. This is the demon disguised as duty, the one that redefines family hauler. Who? There you have it, 7 JDM ghosts, dusted off, ready to haunt your garage and rewrite your drives. These aren't just cars, they're stories on wheels. Reminders that the best thrills hide in plain sight, waiting for someone crazy enough to twist the key. So, what's your sleeper holy grail, the one that got away, or the beast you're building in secret? Spill it below, let's swap war stories. If this fired up your pistons, smash that like, sub for more unearthed legends, and ring the bell, we're just getting started. Next time, we chase vans that vanish in the twisties, drive safe, dream dirty, fade to black.